All right. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. We're seeing from the Chainlink venue, World of Darkness. Today we have four comrades that are going to be meeting at the Over Billy in Manhattan. We have Rincor, Astraea, and Timothy meeting with Zander for some lunch, conversation, and rumor spreading, of course, because it's what we do best. And we'll open the scene at the deli with everyone seated at the table ordering food. And here we go. As Shanice will come wandering over, she's taking drink orders. She said, okay, guys, what y'all want? We are ready for you today. Zander said you guys were coming. We are ready. We got 2 cooks on staff. Let's go.
Challenge accepted.
And please make note of the expensive side of the menu because I hear Zander is going to be buying, so I'm already putting a 20% tip on my paper. And don't you even open your mouth about the mister. What can
Zander,
I get for you?
Timothy looking over the menu.
Zander just sitting there with his mouth closed because he ain't trying to get backhanded today.
As soon as it looks like Tim's about to talk, Astraea just looks at him.
Timothy looked at the menu, looked up at the person. A grilled cheese for $3.50. Okay. That being said,
excuse you. Where is your manners? Ladies first. I am loving that hairdo, girl. What's up with you?
Julian blinks.
She smiles half-hearted. Come on, I don't have all day with you.
Oh.
FYI, she's just assuming that you are gay. FYI.
Yeah, no, like, so that's why he was just like...
After seeing some of the things that you've done in this deli, she's just assuming that you're just a gay, so...
Even though he's super not gay. But he'll just be like, I'll just have a BLT, I guess.
Alrighty. A BLT for you.
Timothy looks there. I'll take a Roman Knight, a Soprano, a Greek salad wrap, the New Yorker, and a buttered roll.
Okay. And how about you, Dessa? Hello?
Yeah?
You with the funny accent. Yes, you.
Ah, okay. Well, this. And he points out to 5 items at the menu.
Someone's got appetite today.
All the freaking time.
Alright, and I already know what you want. Today is Wednesday. I know what you're getting. Well, maybe I may want something different today. No, you're going to get exactly what I give you. You're going to eat it, and that's going to be that. Alright, thank you very much. I'll have a nice day. I'll be right back. And she walks off.
Yeah, no, this woman's like appearance 4, right?
Xander's like, God, yeah. Xander's God.
Yeah, no, Astraea's checking her out as she leaves.
Oh, yeah, she has much booty.
Yeah, Astraea's all about that life right now.
Much booty.
In fact, Julian's going to kind of...
You wonder how she slapped that bitch into her pants sometimes.
Julian / Astraea kind of just looks back after she leaves and he's like, you know, now that I'm living a single life.
Xander's like single. You know what? I just need to put it on the calendar and send it to me in an email.
What are you talking about?
You know what? She is single. But I don't know if you can handle that. I'm telling you. Don't know if you can handle that.
He just looks at Zander.
Nah, dog. I just learned to keep my mouth shut and eat whatever she brings me these days.
Are you challenging me now?
Listen here.
Don't challenge me right now.
Listen here. I am telling you right now, I have no usuals on the menu. Whatever she brings me out is my usual for the day. I have stopped arguing with her a long time ago.
Timothy will look between them, kind of raise his hand.
Zander raises an eyebrow.
Astraea is not acknowledging this.
That's fine.
Timothy, I choose you. uh,
He'll put his hand down. I, is it really worth all of it? The things you give up to have that?
what, the food they make here? Hell yeah.
No, no.
You can't.
Sex.
Oh, Astraea actually leans in now. She doesn't look mad. She actually looks rather pensive, and she'll say, well, I wasn't even talking about doing none of that right away, but
But that was the end goal there, I believe. Like, sorry if I'm being uncouth again, but just cutting
no.
through all the social dynamic shit to get to the meat and potatoes of the actual conversation.
I feel you.
I think you have a very misguided view on this whole process. I mean, yeah, some people's end goal is just to get laid. However, somewhere in there, there's a little bit more of a hope and expectation that it could lead to much more than just getting laid.
He'll kind of like look confused to both sides. What do you mean?
Hello, I'm about to get married. That might have
Yeah,
started out with some good sex. However, there's a lot more to it than that.
yeah, you mean like people leaving and leaving notes and just disappearing?
You know, sometimes
Okay.
that's just,
Well,
sometimes things in life happen that way. But
Yeah,
if you live your life in fear of that happening all the time, then you will be alone for the rest of your life.
better
And
be
that's
trust.
never
alone
a good
than
thing.
be let down.
Hey,
People
Tim.
you love are going to let you down. That's that's the nature of the world because you can't control every aspect of life. However, it's you enjoying the time that you do have with the ones that you love that makes life worth living. Yes, someone let you down. Someone else is going to hurt you at some other point in your life. That's a unforeseeable fact. However, it's all worth it when you find that right one. It's all worth it. The life that we lead is a very dangerous one. And at any time, myself or Goma could be taken from this world. But that's just a fact of life that everyone faces, regardless of who or what they are.
He'll shrug, I guess.
Tim, let me put
I don't see how you could put yourself in that position.
Tim, listen to me, man, alright? And she kind of doesn't seem as angry, or she doesn't seem angry at all anymore, and she actually does look like she's kind of at her normal Sealy self right now, and she just says, I have been through a few relationships since I changed. In fact, my only relationships have been since I changed. And I can remember all sorts of good things about the people I was with, and I can also remember all of the bad things. And I know we all have our own different viewpoints on companionship and relationships. I myself, I don't particularly believe in soulmates. I don't believe in the one necessarily. I do believe that love exists, but I do believe that love takes work. Love takes effort, and love takes time, and it takes compromise. And love isn't a once in a lifetime thing. It's a thing that happens to you all the time. In the same way that I love books, and in the same way that you love creation. I mean, I've fallen for. Of all the people I was. Well, the few people I was with, I don't want to be. I don't want it to seem like I've been with everybody on the planet ever. But they. They all had things about them that made me care deeply about them. And even if they're gone now, even if they're not with us anymore, I think that you can capture that with somebody else. And I understand, Tim, if you don't think you can have that anymore, or if you don't want that anymore. No one's going to force you into anything. No one should force you into anything like that. But don't lose all hope.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys just seem happy, and sorry, I didn't mean to be the elephant in the room.
No, it's fine.
Okay. At this point, Julian, you will feel a hand on your shoulder.
He'll kind of just perk up and turn around.
It's Charisse, and she's like, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. And she will
Oh,
put a drink in front of you
well, thank you.
and give you a very beautiful smile.
I'll smile back.
And then she will set everyone else's drink down and walk back towards the kitchen.
Just times are hard.
I'm sorry?
Sandra's just shaking his head. Some people have all the luck.
Hmm. Well,
I just don't know what to say to that, actually. You're not the elephant in the room. Trust me. I think that at some point we all have been where you are at to some standpoint. You know, I mean,
mhm.
there was a time where I thought that I wasn't worth being loved. There was a time where I thought that I would never find her. But it happens. They say love finds you when you're not seeking for it.
Yeah,
And
that's
believe
a
you me,
thing.
yeah, and believe you me, when you're least expecting it, it'll be there. But you'll find your answers as you work your way through your situation that you're in. Trust me, it'll come to you.
I guess.
And at that point, Sharice will return to the table with another waiter in tow with these trays. Um, the other raider, which is a guy, probably appearance of about a two, he's just like clearing the table, everything from off the middle of the table to make room for all the trays that are coming in.
Hmm.
As they start putting food onto the table,
Fuck yeah.
instead of fuck yeah.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
That sounded like me when I was eating breakfast this morning. I was on it.
Dude.
So,
Dude. Great.
other than
Best.
the obvious crap that's going on, what's going on with you guys? Julian?
Oh,
Well,
Somebody?
I'm s- I'm still trying to heal my skin. Haven't made any headway on that just yet. Hey, in one of those books, maybe, you know, I still haven't given up hope on that one.
Actually, I've been thinking about taking some sort of apprenticeship in armor making.
Cool.
I have a couple of ideas of some things I would like to do.
I just do it whenever it comes to actually making my weapons, if I really want to. So, hey, if you need some help with that, I'm sure that you can find a teacher out there who's more than likely to help you with that.
All right.
Timmy finishes writing up a note on a small, pocket notebook, and folds it and passes it to Astraea. Tim, that is in PM, and he'll look up at this. Oh, what are you wanting to do?
She just kind of she exhales a little bit, less, not even angry, just kind of. I can give you this much. She no longer looks like she's gonna break Timmy's kneecaps. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
She'll be like, we'll work it out with William, okay?
We work everything out, don't we?
Yeah.
He'll kind of give a half-hearted smirk, and he'll look at Zander. What kind of armor are you wanting to make?
Just considering the different types of that I could possibly come up with. Because this bulky sheet crap is just.
Well,
It doesn't have any style.
honest to God, without power, my Silver Centurion suit becomes cumbersome.
No. I'm thinking more of some really good fabric type armor. No.
Fabric armor?
Yeah, it's just an idea that I have.
Kind of like you're trying to get from Dark Souls type of armor to a more Bloodborne-esque type.
Yeah, something that's more. Something that's high in armor rating, but very more malleable. You know?
Do you
And
mean like the armor I normally roll with?
Something even better.
wow, okay, that's interesting. There are ways to do it, but shit, bro, I'm
Yeah.
not that good.
Now, out of character, Zander has a crafting skill of 3 that he has not yet put to use for any damn thing.
Oh, you also at this point need to pick a craft specialization because the rule changeover. As soon as you pick up
Yeah,
craft
like,
specialization. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
No, that's fine.
But the idea is basically, shit, because that's a bit more beyond my pay grade, because I wouldn't truly know how to make it. I'd need a few designs to even go around what you'd want to do, you know.
Timothy will fold his hands into one another. I mean, I can teach you what I know.
yeah. Okay. Because there are some things that I would like to do.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. And I want to keep it under hats for now. Um, uh, with my sainting coming quickly, so is my time at the college coming to an end. I hope so. So there are a lot of things that I would like to get done before then. However, every time we seem to turn around, there's another incident or mishap that needs to be taken care of. I guess the life that we lead is not a very quiet one these days.
Eh, I'm busy all day up until late night and early morning, so sometimes I barely have time to sleep.
Sleep.
But
You get to sleep.
from
How
time
the
to
hell do
time,
you manage that?
I just fall asleep on the books themselves, and you know, just dream that I'm keep on researching whatever I need to research on.
Uh, I'm
Apparently I
telling you, it's
snore.
been. I haven't even had time to get any of the good shit. There's so much going on.
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a drink.
All right, you fellas doing all right over here? Is there something else I can get y'all?
Well, these two more items right here, and he points out to the menu.
Well, all righty then. I can do that for you. How about you, Cutie? What can I get for you? I know you want something else.
Hey?
Julie.
Oh,
course you-
I honestly think I'm okay for right now. I guess just more water?
Oh, okay. I see you living a dangerous life today. I got that for you.
I live the dangerous life every day. I needed a break.
If you want a good visualization for this lady, think Rihanna with longer hair.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God, why? Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just think Rihanna with longer hair.
Gotcha.
All right, so she will sashay off.
Mhm.
Uh, Julie, you're drooling. Got a little something right there. How you look right there.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Bite the bullet, ask her for a number, dog. Go ahead, just do it.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. I think she still needs to realize I'm not gay.
Dude, that's the best time. Hey, man, hey, you know I'm not gay, right?
Timothy will stop, and he'll take a final bite of his food, and he'll set it down, and he'll look over, and he'll look at Astraea. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix my fuck up, and I'm going to repay you for having to fix my fuck up for me. So at that, he will turn and he will wave over Charisse.
No.
And she will head back in that direction because she's coming back with your water anyway.
Okay.
Wow. Face palm.
So, yeah. So Timothy will look at her when she gets there.
She puts the water in front of Julian and turns her gaze to you. Is there something I can get for you?
Yeah, actually. I have a small question for you.
Sure.
Well, see, I'm in med school, and I don't really get out a whole lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But my friend here seems to find you absolutely attractive. Me personally, I don't do relationships. School, work, all that stuff comes first. But
She gives you a weird look.
If you could give him your number and tell him what day would be best for a date, that would be great. Because he right now is a little bashful and kind of intimidated by your beauty. So, and he'll gesture towards Julian.
One second.
Yeah.
If he's just
And
face palming,
she will. She looks at you like, well, I'm glad that you like to speak up for your friends. However, if he wants something from me, then he should ask me.
That's what I keep telling him. However,
Tim?
he seems.
She looks at you like, and she gives you those fingers in front of your face like. When he's man enough to step, he can be man enough to have. I'll be back.
Man enough. Okay.
And at that,
And now
Timothy will-
Astraea's dysphoria kicks in.
do this. And he's like,
And she just stands up
he looks at
and
Julian.
she just
Job's
says,
complete.
"Look, I'm sorry for my friend trying to step in for me. I didn't ask him to do that. I would not ask him to do a job that I could not do myself. Not to imply that you're simply a job, but I wanted to approach you on my terms in my own way, and some people like to accelerate the process, and I apologize for that. So, that being said, I understand that this may not be the best way to do this, nor would it be the best time, but if I could at least get a phone number so that way I can get to know you a little bit more, I would absolutely love that. Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
And
That's
she
got
was
to
just
be you.
like, well, maybe next time.
Alright, fair enough.
And she will walk off. But she does throw you a smile as she goes back behind the counter.
Timothy will look at Julian. See.
Zander's sitting there like, well.
Rancor's still face palming, by the way.
Timothy, you are a horrible young man. Just so you know. Wow.
He smiles. Am I?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah, you're a horrible
Like
young man,
universally.
though. Yeah.
Kind of objectively bad, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I tried.
Really bad.
I tried.
Wow. Xander drinks his drink and starts eating some more of his food, just shaking his head.
So,
Julian? Good luck on that.
he'll look at
Yeah.
Astraea. So, this balefire thing. He'll
Let's not talk about that here right now.
Yeah,
We should probably wait
yeah,
until
yeah,
we get
yeah.
somewhere else. But we should probably talk about that.
Yeah, that's why I haven't approached subject.
Well, I was just talking about the camping in the woods we were going to do in Buffalo this weekend. Duh.
You know what? Xander stands up and he motions over to the guy behind the register. You know, this little circle thing with his fingers, like, you know, he's ready to pay the bill. You guys want to take any of this back up to the department, and we can talk about camping all you want.
Okay, I wasn't done yet, but okay.
Like I said, we can take it to the apartment, and you can finish your grub down. In fact, um, I'll take some desserts back to the apartment so we can chow on that too.
Fuck yeah!
Xander goes over to the counter and he gets this uh, huge strawberry cheesecake that they take out of the case and put into a box. It looks good.
Mmm, strawberry cheesecake. Mmm. Mm. Yeah, sorry. I'm channeling my inner red cap right now.
Strawberry cheesecake sounds really good right now, for real, for real. You guys will wrap everything up there. Xander will pay the bill, and you guys will take your food up to Xander's apartment, and we shall time warp there. Sitting around in the living room area, Xander spreads out the food on the massive coffee table that's in the center of the room, as he gets some additional plates and a knife for the cheesecake. Coffee, anyone?
No, I don't need coffee. I'm good.
I got the Irish version too, if you need it.
Ooh, I
I'll
need
take
the
some
Irish
Baileys.
version.
Huh?
I'll take some Baileys.
I'll
Okay.
take the Irish version.
Alrighty. And Xander will go to the kitchen.
Timothy will look at Astraea at this point, since we are in a safe location. So, I've come to a realization.
Okay.
Do we trust all parties involved here at this point?
What do you mean?
I mean, do we trust everyone involved in
If
this
you have to
conversation?
ask, then don't say it.
Correct. I mean,
As kind of
Yeah.
Baroness mode turns on for a minute.
That's fine.
however, I would like to believe that there isn't anyone in this room that I can't trust. Otherwise,
Well,
you would not be in my home.
Right.
well, I kind of fucking have been researching the whole Bellfire thing for a few days/weeks now. I can't even perceive the hours anymore. So,
Well,
yeah, there's a thing.
here's what I've come to the realization of. Okay. Since everyone in here can be trusted. The balefire, the freeholds going kaplooey, that was all almost like aftershock from an earthquake. And the earthquake being the network being hit at home fires.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
dragon, no one knows where that dragon went. Which means unless we do something about it, we could have round 2 coming.
Yeah.
I agree. However, especially if there's someone controlling that dragon or manipulating that dragon into doing their will.
Oh yeah, someone that's a dragon handler that's manipulating that dragonkin. Okay.
And he looks at you like, and I dare you to tell me that's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. It's just more work to be done. Here's the thing. Indeed, it's a very real possibility, and I haven't heard from anyone just yet about investigating the hospitals so that maybe check if that said dragon handler is hiding there, if you know what I'm saying. Because I'm sorry, way too many Nervosa are coming out of there, and not just the hospital themselves, but the area directly surrounding them, so it can't be just a coincidence. You know?
If anything in this life I've come to know as mine these days, nothing is coincidence.
So that's why I'm kind of. I wouldn't be surprised at this point that said dragon handler would be hiding within a hospital because it's banal as fuck. More so than usual, that is. So, even if that were the case, I don't have enough info and I can't investigate. Because, hey, changeling over here. It's even worse because I can't get my wrappings from the hospitals anymore. I have to go all the way to Krejny to get me some new wrappings every time these old ones start to itch. Okay.
I don't know. I think I might have asked you this question before, but I can't remember. Does Heather Bomb do anything for you,
I
or is
already
that just a
said that's a
temporary?
temporary
Right. I'm
solution,
saying just
not a permanent.
right. But how long does it last as a temporary solution?
Enough for me to go to sleep and then wake up in terrible agony. So, I can sleep after being hit with heather bomb for at least 8 hours. 9 if I'm lucky, and it's a good day.
Have you thought to just make bandages imbued with the spell?
That's what I'm thinking. Instead of bandages, how about a set of armor that cast with Heather Bomb?
Armor is
Well,
uncomfortable as fuck to sleep in. That's the only
well,
reason I would say
that's
no.
true. However, that's why I'm looking at doing a special type of armor.
Even then, I would prefer to just have bandages, so that way I can just slip into any armor I needed rather than rely on that one suit of armor.
I'm thinking about more like clothing type armor.
You're
Something that will
thinking
provide
about
protection.
you're thinking about heather bomb imbued PJs, right?
Yeah,
That it would be a solution, so that I don't have to use Metamorphosis 2 all the time.
and this is some of the things I'm considering trying to make.
Why'd you call it Metamorphosis 2? She'll just say.
Because I keep on thinking level 2. Sorry, I've been saying something.
Okay.
Literally, I'm trying to get my mind off of those fucking books that can't get me the results I need. And from time to time, I just start drawing because I've been trying to not rip my hair out. Or play a video game, or, just look at porn. Anything, just not.
I mean, you can still. Okay, well done. Take a lot of focus for that. I can see that.
Yeah, this is Zander laughing that hard, by the way.
You try investigating something and not getting results every fucking day and not be bored at one time.
Oh my god.
You know?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at your at your pain. But Jesus, I wasn't expecting that comment.
Because
Uh,
I know that the second step of metamorphosis is called impersonate. I know that the third one is go ask Alice, and the first one is hidden form. That's just fine. I just look at it as level 2 because it's kind of like the second step. Because at one point I just need to think outside of the box because maybe finally I find something to cure my face hole of the gaping wound that keeps on making me reincarnate and exit uh, in a very violent manner. Because as the issue call it, my Dan is literally wounded. So yeah, I am angry. I am freaking annoyed at one point because I can't get fucking results and I need to think of something else. Can you blame me?
nah, but I didn't expect you to say porn. I mean, of all the
Yeah,
things,
that was just the only thing. Yeah,
yeah, I was like,
like no one's really salty.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't just get into a fucking relationship.
I understand. But
You ain't trying hard enough.
right.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
there's someone out there for everyone. So hey,
yeah. I'm literally trying to see and work an angle and hope it works.
there are a lot of sex. There's a lot of sex clubs here in New York. So you never know what you find.
Timothy will raise his finger, none of which I go to.
And Zander will raise his hand. Well, maybe you should consider.
No, because then I can't find my unicorn.
Fuck unicorns. I'm sorry. Like,
You know what? I
Timothy
will
will
get you a
kind of
horse.
look
I'll
dejected.
get you a horse and glue a plunger to its head. And
no.
all of
I'm
these
sorry. I'm sorry.
in that
I
unicorn.
don't mean to be shitting on you or your choices, man. I'm just, I can't fucking stand unicorns, man.
Why?
Unicorns are assholes. Like they're straight up assholes.
Zander's not
Like, yeah.
They're not about the unicorns in the library. Like, oh yeah, that's right.
Timothy will
Fuck
look
those
at
guys.
Astraea and be like, what do you mean unicorns are assholes?
They're dicks, dude. Like, don't fucking damn on you, man.
Those unicorns really did do a number on you, didn't they?
I mean, they didn't touch me. I'm fucking untouchable, but damn, fuckers called me a bitch in the fucking library. Like, what's up?
Wow. Yeah, I thought they were going to try to mob you, child. I really did.
Nah, like, I had to make deals with those fuckers that way they can get on my turf and shit. Like, the fucking library in Targard was gangland for a little bit.
Unicorn ponies throwing up gang signs and shit.
That was a fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean,
East that bitch! East that bitch!
God damn.
Anybody want some cheesecake?
I'm good.
Timothy will take a piece of cheesecake. I'm just saying, not all unicorns are that. That was in a book.
That was hilarious. God, I'm actually over here crying laughing. Sorry.
Timothy will actually, like, get a very serious look on his face and will look at Astraea. I have a question for you. A very interesting question, given light of recent circumstances and recent situations.
Alright.
I know that you are not particularly a fan of some of the things I do, and
We are not having this conversation right now.
no, you're pulling the cart before the horse. When my year and a day is up, from William, I. What would it take for you to take me under you?
Tammy. Or Timothy, I'm sorry. We are not having this conversation right now.
Okay. I'll nod at that.
Whew. And who is this? Okay. Yeah. So, where were we? After the uncomfortable
Quick,
silence.
I'm
He's
just
pushing
rolling.
cheesecake.
I'm
Pardon?
just gonna roll something to watch Astraea.
Okay.
Send the all those jazz to roll the difficulty by 3.
Yeah, all that crazy ass shit.
Yeah, I'm just watching her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's just chilling right now. Like she doesn't look any kind of hurt or anything like that.
Okay.
Um, as he will give you the slice of cheesecake, and he will drizzle some strawberry sauce on top of it. And he will do the same for himself. Anybody else?
Of course, me. Duh.
He gives you a slice.
Nom nom nom.
Julian.
I'm good.
You know you want. You know you want some. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. I'll just tell Charisse that you don't like her cheesecake.
Coercion is not an effective way.
Oh.
Because she does make the desserts at the restaurant, just so you know.
No, Astra's now kind of looking at her phone like, wait, what?
Yeah, the desserts and the counters.
No. Like no, she's not even paying attention to Zander right now.
Oh.
What's up?
Timothy will take
I
a
just
bite of
said
his
that.
food.
So, has anyone actually given any thought to if this is a war situation that's going to happen and what's going on? I don't know. I'm thinking about asking after speaking with Kagoma, probably him and the marshal. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone else has come up with this idea and is working on some type of plan of somewhat.
I can't say either or up until, I have more evidence that my suspicions are true. So, you know, hands tied right now.
Yeah. You know, as they always say, plan for the best, prepare for the worst. And
Obviously.
I think now is a good time, if any, to stop preparing for the worst.
Yeah. It's a very big possibility that the freaking autumn people would just pouring out of the freaking hospitals, governmental buildings, and or maybe schools. So, you know, it's a definite possibility. I'm not ignoring it. It's just I have all my efforts kind of put into way too many places already, if you know what I mean.
Is there something that we can do to fortify the balefires and the remaining freeholds, so it would not be as susceptible to a secondary attack?
We could use some special arts to do some fortifying, but you need someone to cast them in the first place, you know? I mean,
Um, Astraea, didn't you say that you had some runes and whatnot, wards, in place at your field?
Not in the freehold, but that was something else, if you know
okay.
what I mean.
Well, if we go on some more hunts, maybe we can pay off some of our more magically inclined changelings to actually fortify them with the various wards on things to prevent banality from seeping in. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what arts I could technically use against banal ice.
Well, we do have, well, some of us do have mage friends that we could probably ask questions to.
I don't.
Mm, they. mm, I don't. Wait, she kind of looks over at Zander. What do you mean mage? Do you mean like me mage? Like what I am kind of mage? Like really good at magic and
Well,
shit?
yeah.
Okay. Um. Hmm.
Come now, I'm sure in all your readings you have come across something that could be of some use.
The
You're
thing
a
is,
walking
this
library.
is. Oh well, thank you for the flattery, but this is something very different from what I normally read. Um, it's gonna take time to really get down to it.
Hmm. I have a question. Does anyone know? I think it was called Ledger Domain, the one that you kind of do some telekinesis crap.
I'm sorry?
The art, was it called Ledger Domain?
Telekinesis, yes.
Could you technically make kind of like a telekinetic ward with the Ledger Domain on a freehold so that, I don't know, a certain type of substance doesn't get through and just bounce back?
Timmy will raise an
Um,
eyebrow
well,
and raise a hand at this.
Okay, go ahead, Timmy.
He'll look at Astraea. Weaver Ward.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. But in essence, legerdemain doesn't work like that. It's small manipulation of forces. You can't really make a continuous telekinetic barrier around something.
Unless it's a treasure. Oh. Right.
Even then.
And even then, you need to truly work on it to make it connected to your balefire, and if that fails, you're kind of fucked.
Well,
Timmy
even
looks at
then.
Astraea. I've got an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna need more knockers, and I'm gonna need more people with sovereign. But I could do it. Theoretically, I could build a Weaver Ward barrier around a balefire.
Okay.
I would have to build a housing for the balefire, but I could do it. I mean, I don't see why not. I would just need enough people to help me build it, and enough people with sovereign to make enough Weaver Ward. But theoretically, there's no reason why I couldn't make a Weaver Ward versus outside influence.
That would include the changeling owning the freehold. I would
No,
probably.
because the thing with the freehold is we take the oath to the balefire itself, so it wouldn't be treated as basically what you're looking at. And people prepared to take some banality. He starts explaining how white blood cells fend off disease, and starts explaining that the changeling who owns the balefire would be considered like a white blood cell for the purposes of this Weaver Ward. And he is going into some medical terminology here. I need to roll some intelligence medicine. I'm going to say creative applies because this is not a typical application of that.
And I'm going to make some dex crafts rolls to make this pretty picture of this neat little necklace that I am working on.
5 successes. So yes, he's explaining how theoretically he could set up a Weaver Ward that would act as if the freehold itself were the human body, and the balefire itself were the heart or the blood system, and that the changeling who owns the freehold is essentially a white blood cell in this.
So yeah, it's an ugly design what he's drawing right now.
I mean, theoretically doing that, I would have to warn it versus magic, so no one would be able to use arts on their own balefire. But still, it's a shield. You'd be able to move it and open it if you ever had to like throw in glamour to your balefire. Think almost like in rolling crafts intelligence. Oh, those ones. Timmy will yell at the paper, and upon failing, will yell at the paper, throw obscenities out there, and I'm rolling it at a diff 7 now. Wait, the yelling at the paper just gives me a reroll, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna have Astria roll a thing. Yes, this is
Zander's following.
And she just says, "You know, you're kind of overcomplicating it, right?"
No.
You know, you can give Weaver Wards passwords, right?
Well, there you go. He stops mid drawing and
Like you don't need to do all that. Like
and he draws what looks like you guys have seen those gates for fireplaces?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I know.
basically draws one of those that can be done in a circle.
however, you may want to define influence at the time of the casting.
Right.
Because influence may be something as simple as getting glamour from it.
Interesting.
La la la.
I would
Alright.
probably suggest doing something simple like, I don't know, banality? Or excessive banality, is what I would say, rather.
Kind of like that piece of ice. You know, just a thought.
Yes, almost as if you were intentionally making the war to prevent that from happening.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe. He continues drawing, trying to
Rancor
not
gets a
let
little bit side eye for that shit.
continues drawing, making sure it continues the action so that he at least tries to fend off the banality by doing something that he thoroughly enjoys and loves.
well, this is too much banality for Zander because he does have a medical degree.
Mm. Okay, now that we stopped overcomplicating it, do we have a plan? Sort of, kinda.
Hmm. Well then, and then I guess we should start trying to formulate a plan. I can speak with the Kagoma and see if we can get the Knockers and Kretching to help to assist. Yeah. There are several on retainer there.
Okay, still, don't forget about the canine for the other thing with the hospital.
And I will ask him about that also.
Thank you.
Do you need me to check out the hospital? Because I mean, and he does, point to his suit. It
Well,
is a
hold
medical
on.
suit, and points to his badge, and it says student on it.
Well, if you can get in there and not be over flooded by the gross banality, then go ahead.
Well, if he's a medical student, I should see why not.
Nope.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell Patty you need at least 2 pills. At least.
Okay, so you guys want me to check out the hospital since I'm
Yes.
clearance anyways?
Yes.
Why not?
Do it.
Okay. I can do that, I suppose.
Be
The Nana.
careful. There are many narcos around there.
I'm not worried about Nervosa. I'll go in Silver Centurion. Did I?
Anyway, since we got that out of the way, he continues drawing, making sure that at least his mind is at peace. Way too much complicated shit.
Oh. Well, it seems that our luncheon turned into a very opportune meeting.
Obviously.
And here I am, we just wanted to talk about folks.
Well, there's not much to talk about since most of my day is spent either at the store, at the suppliers, or at a library researching shit about the recent happenings that were going on. Barely have time do my own personal shit, just relax. You know, this is kind of like a break for me. Speaking of which, I need to get back to the store because round two is coming up, and I'm not sure if Clarice can handle herself that well, so I have to check up on her.
Hmm.
She can get very enthusiastic, as you well know. You both have
Very much
met.
so.
I need to curb that enthusiasm before it ruins my business. So anyway, he finishes up his meal. I see you guys later.
No problem. We will keep in touch.
Yeah, cool. And with that, Rancor exits stage left. Bye bye now.
Later, Flavio. So yeah, with Rincor leaving, Timmy will turn to Astraea. I can do it. I can make the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, you should have never brought it up.
Well, I think if we put the barrier around the balefire itself, it should work.
It might work.
My only
We'll see.
my only concern with that is it won't work to the extent we're wanting. And now that Rancor's gone, I can talk freely. Because I don't know Rancor like you guys know him. So.
Okay.
I'm just saying it seems a little funny that the ice worm comes right on the heels of Lenore's murder of Richard.
I wouldn't say that's necessarily right on the heels, but I see what you mean.
You know, like I said, I don't believe in coincidences, and everything from the bombing to this ice worm attack, I think have all been related.
So then why don't we stop being reactive and why don't we start being proactive and start hunting down Dante?
I assumed that was the reason that we have been meeting, to discuss ways that we can do something before it's too late.
Well, then that's simple. We just look for the people with the most banality in the city.
No.
No. No. We are but 3, first of all.
Not
we are
even
but 4.
that, but not everything
just...
with high banality is a Dante. Let's not forget, some members of Central Park have that shit, and we don't want to roll up on the wrong dude.
Yeah. Oh, totally agree. This is why we must investigate first before we go running in and charging the woods or any other area that we don't really need to be into. I am all for being proactive. However, we have to do it smartly. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time and energy and probably our lives. So, yeah, discovering who is behind this attack and dealing with it as swiftly as possible is the key. Because the longer we wait around, the more opportunities we're giving them to proceed with their plans.
I don't know. I don't even know what to do at this point in regards to the Montaigne. I mean, kill them, yes, I can do that. That's not a problem. I just need to know where they are.
And then that's what we need to start doing, is trying to find them.
If only Mugram were here. he'd be able to find him.
Well then, I suggest we attempt to locate him. So, I only get to see Mulgrim in passing. So Lord only knows the next time that I will see him, or where even to look for him.
I'm sure we can find a way to get him here.
Well then, I will. Well, since you are checking out the hospitals, and I am going to consult with Kogomo about all the other aspects that we need. Astrid, do you think you can locate and fill in Mulgrim?
Don't worry, he's good.
Pardon?
He'll be good.
He just gives you a questioning look. Okay.
Real quick question: which hospital am I investigating?
All of them.
What exactly am I looking for again? Because I'm blue booking it, and that's why I'm
Yeah, the
asking.
suspicion of Dantain. That's what we're looking for. We're trying to find the bastards. Essentially, what Rincor has suggested is that they, well, we've discussed that the fact that they have to be well organized to be pulling all this off. So maybe they have equivalency of freeholds themselves. So essentially, we're looking for nested niches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have a question for after this for out of character stuff and knowledge. So.
All right then. So, does anyone else have anything to add to this discussion before we go our ways to pursue our goals? Okay. Well then, we will end the scene here with the three parting ways and taking care of some much needed business. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, y'all.
Peace out, bitches.